On YouTube, should be able to see it good now. You got to see my grandson Gage's face there, though. He had it smiling at y'all. All right, now we're we're in control, I think now. I'm not sure who all the captains were. I couldn't really see through this double dark glass here, so I'll do my best to pull up the numbers on you. As we look at the field here, the end zones face north to south. So the Seahawks will be coming into the field on the north side, the Braves on the south side tonight. We had a little sprinkle here earlier, a little after 5, and now here it's kind of cleared off. Great looking evening for some high school football down here at South Walton High School. Got a lot of Braves fans across the way. We can see them, and we're just moments away from this kickoff. Waiting on the Seahawks, I guess. No, here comes the Braves on the field first. And here they come. And you get some cheers on this side of the field for the Braves. That's showing good sportsmanship. And crowd across the way cheering the Braves as they get into the sidelines over there. And the Seahawks of South Walton are about to approach the field here. And you got to see this. The lights are going on and off here in the stadium as they get ready to hit the field. A little different. We haven't seen this. Now it's pitch dark. You folks on YouTube can see it's just flashing away out there. All kinds of people on the field. Wow. They got lights shining from every different spots. And they're waiting. They're waiting for the Seahawks to take the field. And here they come. And it's a puddle of smoke. And the Seahawks are on the field now. The Braves are standing on the sidelines over there, ready to come out and get this Friday night started on WZEB, YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready to play some football here in Santa Rosa Beach. Like I said, we got a good crowd here tonight. And they've got a good crowd, it looks like, down there. We got a pretty good crowd. Right down below us here is their, I guess, special seating they have. The, ticket holders for the whole year, so they're sitting right down here in front of us. And but it's a big improvement from the stadium they had before. Just everything about it is different. Great looking track. It's around the field. Down on the field, it's actually turf and not grass. So this should be interesting for the Braves. We've played this way before. I'm not sure if some of the young men that are playing this year have played on the turf like this, but they're getting their chance tonight. So the Braves are already lined up out there. And then here comes the Seahawks. They're lining up on the field. Officials are on the field. Looking for the white cap, see where he's at. And he's down in the end zone of the Seahawks. We'll try to, describe a little bit about the stadium, where you come in over on the east side of the stadium. It's got a big gate, Seahawks, South Walton High School. We've got that all over the stadium here. It's really neat. Braves are kicking off to the Seahawks. And he picks the ball up on about the 8-yard line, still on his feet. And he's coming around the right-hand side. Finally, the Braves are able to get him down. And he's going to get to about the 42-yard line before the Braves get him down. So he comes all the way from the 8-yard line up to the 42-yard line. J.D. Brown is listed here as one of the quarterbacks for the Seahawks. Have to try to check his number out and make sure that it is that. All right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Handed off up the middle. And he may make a yard. Let's see. Might get a yard out of that. And they gave him 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Seahawks, still in their territory. All right, one to the left, one to the right. Handed off around the left-hand side, still on his feet. And going to be run out of bounds somewhere around the 47-yard line, maybe. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about, well, a long 4, almost 5. We're early in the first quarter here in Santa Rosa Beach. 1 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield, the quarterback. It's a keeper by the quarterback, still on his feet, and it depends on where they mark him. He may be short. And if he is, it's going to be maybe half a yard. Or it may be close enough that they bring the sticks out. No, I'd say it's probably a foot or so. All right, they have got, let's see what they're doing here. So they are bringing the sticks out to measure. Official puts it down there, and let's see. I couldn't see, but I think it's short. Nope, it's a 1st down. So it's a 1st down there for the Seahawks of South Walton. It was really close there. And now the Seahawks are in Braves territory on the 48-yard line. All right, we've got 3 Seahawks to the right, 4 to the left. And it's a quick throw out there, and he is nailed out there, and the ball comes loose. I think they're going to say that it wasn't complete. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Seahawks. And let's see, here we go. See the lineup this time. This time they have 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. It's a quick pass over to the left-hand side, and he's nailed. And he's going to lose maybe a yard, depending on where they mark it. He went down on that knee, about a yard back, but I think they're going to mark it. Well, that's going to put it back. Yeah, he lost short about a foot there. So now it's 3rd down, and we'll just call it still 10. All right, 1 Seahawk to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Man in motion. The quarterback keeper coming around the right-hand side, still on his feet, trying to make it there. But going to be driven out somewhere around the 43-yard line, 42-yard line. Let's see where the official marks it. It's going to be short. Going to bring up 4th down. And let's see. 4th and about 4 yards, it looks like. And let's see. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to punt it away? A couple of Braves backing up towards the end zone here. So there's a timeout called on the field there. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout from South Walton here. South Walton High School. It's the Walton Braves 0 and the Seahawks 0. Yeah, they got real tinted glass up here. So when we opened up the window, now I got 2. Well, actually, it's a double window, and both of them are double. So I got 4 panes of glass here trying to read out there. And it's so tinted. I can't read the numbers. I figured that FSU was going to go down. They're down 14-0. All right, welcome back. Gary's got us a update on FSU, right? All right, we'll pass that along to you. We'll try to keep up with some other scores and FSU tonight. All right, a couple of Seahawks to the left, one to the right, one in the backfield with the quarterback. 4th down, and like we said, a long 4, close to 5. All right, a man in motion. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running. He's got a man out there in and out of his hands. And I don't see any flags down. So the Braves will take over. They'll have the ball there on the 42-yard line. So they'll get their hands on the ball to see what is going to go on with the Braves tonight. Of course, Whitten West, works quarterback for the Braves. So here comes the Braves up over the ball. Let's see how we're going to line up on this first play tonight. All right, we got a couple split to the right, one to the left. One in the backfield with West, the quarterback. And it's a handoff up the middle, looking to drive, and may pick up a yard before he's driven back. A lot of Seahawks on him, but I think he was able to maybe pick up a couple of yards. So they're marking the ball down there, a couple of yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Braves. Got to tell you about down on the south end zone. They have a big, huge Tron down there. And so it's got all kinds of stuff popping up on it. One Brave to the right, one to the left. A quick pass went over the middle, and it was intended for Robert Morris, but it was just a little in front of him. So it's going to bring up 3rd down now and about 8. Yeah, the big Tron down there says 3rd down, and down below it, the other part of the scoreboard, they're doing ads on the board down there for some of the sponsors of the Seahawks down here. It's a beautiful sign and scoreboard. All right, here the Braves come back over the ball. 3rd down and 8, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the backfield of the quarterback. And the ball is snapped. West looking to throw. And he throws it out there and still on his feet, but he's going to get dropped at about the 48-yard line, which will bring up 4th down. So it'll be 4th down and about 4 yards. So the Braves looking like they're going for it. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield of the quarterback. Hand it off around the left-hand side, trying to drive, and he is not going to make it. The Seahawks are going to drop him. He's going to get close to the 50. So the Seahawks will take over the ball with it on the Braves 49. That's where they're going to mark it down at. So the Seahawks will take over. Braves not able to pull a 1st down on that. Yeah, I look down on the sign down there, and you see all kinds of signs coming up there. All Buttery Group that's advertising. Looks like maybe an insurance agent too. All right, play clock counting down on the Seahawks. It's down to 16. All right, we've got 1 in the backfield with the quarterback, 1 split to the left. Now he's coming in motion across the field here, and it's a keeper. And the quarterback just lowers his head, but he's met by about 6 Braves there. He's going to pick up. They're going to mark him down maybe at the 45, it looks like. So that'll bring up 2nd down and about 6. All right, you got three Seahawks to the left, one to the right. Quarterback in the backfield by himself. Got one of those men on the right winning the motion, looking to throw it out to him. Little screen pass, and there's nothing but Braves there to take him down. They're going to drop him back around the original line of scrimmage, the 49, and let's see, right about the 49. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Seahawks. All right, Seahawk coming off the field. Another one onto the field there. All right, they're lining up. We've got two Seahawks to the right, one to the left, one in the backfield of the quarterback. Ball snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got Braves after him. He's gonna try to throw it, and it's not gonna happen. In and out, about the time he went to catch it, he was hit. So that'll bring up 4th down. And let's see. Got a Brave sitting down on the field. Not sure what's going on there. And the Brave's still down on the field, so they're taking a little break here while they check the Brave out. So why don't we take a break and head back to the station? And the score here is 0-0 Braves and Seahawks.
Hiram Campbell.
Who?
Hiram Campbell.
Oh. Uh-oh. All right. And welcome back to Santa Rosa Beach, home of the Seahawks here at South Walton High School. Beautiful new stadium, and this is the first inaugural game, more or less, especially against the Braves here at their new stadium. So it's gorgeous here. It's 4th down and 10. And I do believe that the Seahawks are going to punt it away. Got a Brave sitting down around the 12, 13-yard line. And the ball is getting ready to be snapped. There it is. And the punt is in the air. And it's caught about the 12-yard line. A fair catch there. So the Braves will take over on their own 12-yard line. A while ago, the young man that was down on the field of the Brave was Campbell, Cameron Campbell, and he was able to get up on his own and, going off the field, but I'm sure he'll be right back out. He might have had a cramp or something, just not sure. The way he was sitting, it kind of reminded me of cramps. So it is kind of humid, which with the rain, which is thankful. We went a long time without rain. Had a rain, 2 days ago and yesterday and then today. So I'm glad to see the rain's coming. All right, Braves, you got 2 to the left, 1 to the right, handoff up the middle. And maybe a couple of yards out of that. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Braves. Fisher's got the ball. He's putting it down almost on the 15-yard line. So let's see. We got 2 Braves to the left, 1 to the right. One in the backfield with West. West looking to throw. And like to been intercepted out there. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Braves. I think Gary's got an update on that Florida State score again. Oh, there you go. Maybe they're going to come back down over here. All right, a couple of Braves to the left, 1 to the right. 1 in the backfield with West, the quarterback for the Braves. And it's a handoff, and that's going nowhere. That's nothing but yardage loss all the way back to the 10. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 15, pretty much 15. So the Braves are going to have to try to punt it out of the hole back there. They were waiting on that run. Seahawks, they're just waiting on that play, and as soon as he lateraled it off, they hit him. Down he went. So we should have Eric Merlot there, and number 14 for the Braves, trying to punt it out of the hole back there. He'll be in his own end zone. And it's a high kick, and it's going to hit and make a bounce back for the Seahawks. It hit on about the 42-yard line, but bounces back. And the Seahawks will have it on looks like the 32. So that was a 10-yard spin backwards. Gave the Seahawks another 10 yards that we needed out of that punt. All right. Seahawks all huddled up with their coaches, coming back on the field now. They actually have the ball in great field position. 32-yard line of the Braves. 1 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. Play clock down to 7. 5, 4. And it snapped just in time. Quarterback running for his life. He's just going to run it up the middle, but he's going to be met by some Braves there. But he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on that. He had a couple of receivers out there, and one had broke away from the Braves, but he was having a run because the Braves were after him. So, and they're going to get a penalty. And the first penalty of the evening goes against South Walton. South Walton with a penalty. The first penalty of the evening. So that pushes the ball back to the 42-yard line. So it's now 1st and 20 for the Seahawks. Kind of a good break here for the Braves. All right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 1 in motion. Looking to throw a quick pass, and it's off to the left, and he may pick up 3 or 4 yards there. They're going to mark the ball on the 39-yard line, and they've got to get all the way down to the 22.5-yard line for a first down. Play clock down to 15 seconds. Seahawks coming up over the ball. 1 to the left, 3 to the right. 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got Braves back there, and they've got a hold of him, and they're going to drop him. And I don't know. I think he dropped the ball, did he? Or not? See what the officials are calling. Whitecaps right, waving his arms there. And I think they set the ball. The ball is being set on the left-hand side, the north side of the 50-yard line, about a foot. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. And, man, let's see. There's 10, 17. It's going to be a country mile. That's just called the way it is. They've got to get all the way down to the 22-yard line, and the ball sitting on the Seahawks side of the 50. And it's 3rd down. All right, Braves lining back on the field. Here comes the Seahawks. There's 6 coaches out there. When they come over to the huddle here to get their play, there's 6 coaches meet with the Seahawks. All right, we've got two Seahawks to the left, two to the right. One to the backfield, the quarterback. He drops back, looking to throw, and he's swinging it far, and it's going to be overthrown. It's going to drop somewhere around the 11-yard line. The young man trying to catch it was about the 16-yard line, so about 5 yards overthrown there. He broke loose from a Brave, but it was not enough. So the Seahawks are going to punt it away here. It's fourth down, like we said. There's 10 yards. There's 20 yards, 27 yards or so. So the punter for the Seahawks will be standing on his 35-yard line. Got a couple of Braves drop back to the 10-yard line. All right, let's see. The ball is snapped. And it's going to be a short punt, is it? Or a nice punt? No, it's going to hit. And it's going to get in the end zone. So that'll be a good break for the Braves. That they're not going to be deep back in their territory there after that punt. Of course, that's called a touchback. I see something called Waldo's Chicken down there. It's one of the things that's on the sign down there. Three Sons Barbecue. Three Sons is up around Freeport there. That's just one of the many things that's popping up on the sign down here, plus the time and all the stuff on the scoreboard there. All right, the Braves will take over here on the 20-yard line as we get ready for the Braves to take it back here. Two Braves to the left, one to the right. One in the backfield with Whit West, the quarterback for the Braves. And it's a quick pass, and I don't know what's going on, but whistle's blowing. I don't know if it's going to be on the Braves or what. I think it may be. And that's not what we needed there. And it's going against the Braves. So the Braves are going to have a penalty now. Going to move the ball back to the 15-yard line. The sign down here now is saying, make some noise. Trying to get the Seahawks fans back into the game here. All right, Braves lining up over the ball. Whistle's blown. And it's another penalty against the Braves. Now the ball's down to the 10-yard line. So now it's 1st and 20. One Brave to the right, one to the left, make it two to the left now. Two in the backfield of the quarterback. West is looking to throw, got a man out there, but it's way overthrown. Probably 8 yards too far. It was intended for number 6, which would be Izzy Holmes. But it was overthrown there. And he had a Seahawk running with him. Seahawks are hanging tight. All right, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 20 for the Braves. We are in Santa Rosa Beach tonight here, South Walton High School. And we've got a couple of Braves one Brave to the right, one to the left, two in the backfield with West, the quarterback. Now we got two split to the left of the Braves. And they're trying to run it up the middle here. And he's going to pick up a little bit of yardage, but not a whole lot before he is brought down. He's going to put the ball on about the 15-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Braves. We have not had any luck passing yet. Actually, both teams have been overthrowing their man. So. All right, we've got two to the right, one to the left, two in the backfield with West. And it's a thrown ball, but And we still on the air there, Gary? Okay, just making sure there. I saw my phone was beeping there. My wife trying to call through. All right, let's see. Braves got to punt it away. It's 4th and 15. And it's fumbled. Oh, my gosh. It's a wobbly kick, and it's bouncing all the way back down to the 16-yard line. Our 16-yard line. So the Seahawks are going to get the ball on the Braves' 16-yard line. Goodness gracious. Well, I hope you can hear us up on YouTube tonight. So, yeah, the ball. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty on that play because they've moved the ball back up to, looks like, to the 30 maybe. Well, the official's got the ball now standing on the 30-yard line. And he's setting the ball down. So big break there for the Braves. Well, actually, the Braves kept the ball. What happened on that? Do you know, Gabe? Not sure. The Braves still have the ball, so it's going to bring up second down, the ball on the 30-yard line. Braves still with the ball. We've got just a little under a minute left here in the first quarter. No score here in South Walton. All right, one Brave to the right, two to the left. Handed off, and he's trying to get around the left-hand side, and he's still on his feet. He's going to get, looks like maybe a first down for the Braves. Unless there's a penalty, and there was a penalty on the field. And it goes against the Braves. And let's see how far they're going to walk it back. I got a feeling it's a big one. Yeah, it's 10 yards. It could have been worse. Now the ball is on the 22-yard line. So it's now second down and 20 for the Braves. All right. Braves not able to do anything with it then. Looking down on the field. I believe there's a flag. And there is a flag. And it's going against the Seahawks. Or maybe it's not. I think that's the end of the first quarter. So, with the end of the first quarter here in Santa Rosa Beach, it's the Walton Braves, Walton High School 0, and the South Walton High School Seahawks 0. Back in 30. Yeah, my wife was trying to call my phone, Gary. You think you can call the house and ask her what's up? Okay. Okay, I'll just hold it here till you get back. FSU on top? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, welcome back to South Walton High School. It's where we're at tonight, home of the Seahawks. Brand spanking new facility here for the Seahawks, and it is gorgeous, by the way. Braves with the ball as we get ready to start the second quarter, and the ball sitting down on the 20-yard line. So it's going to be third down and about 25 yards for the Braves. All right, a couple of Braves to the left, one to the right. And the handoff around the left-hand side. He's trying to get through there. He's going to pick up maybe 4 or 5 yards, but not enough for the first down. There's a long ways to the first down. I guess they're just trying to give the punter a little bit more room there. So it's fourth down and about 15. So the Braves will be punting out of around the 10-yard line, it looks like. We've got a Seahawk drop back to about his 37, 38-yard line. The last snap when we put it away, it was basically on the ground. And it was, let's see what the snap goes this time. And there you go. It's a high snap this time, and he does get it off. And it's caught on the 39-yard line of the Seahawks where they'll take over. Yeah. Okay. All right. When I get a chance here, I will. So you said you had an updated score there for Florida State. So Florida State now on Virginia 21-14, getting close to the half. Okay. All right. So you folks on YouTube able to hear that too. All right, we've got one to the right, two to the left for the Seahawks. Hand it off up the middle. And he's going to be nailed pretty close to the line of scrimmage. Depends on where they mark his motion. And they're going to give him a couple yards on that. All right. So it's second down and 8 for the Seahawks. Ball now on their 41-yard line. Getting directions from the coaches on the sidelines here. All right, Seahawks coming up over the ball. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. And there's a timeout on the field. So while there's a timeout, we'll take a timeout back in 30. Yeah. Okay, take it off YouTube and call Lisa on it. Well, there's discussion in the middle of the field there, so we'll wait and see what they do. Okay, I think they finally got the sticks right. I think they finally got the sticks right. They had it going the other way, and we're into the next quarter here, so I had to adjust that. So it's 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. And a man in motion around the left-hand side. And the Braves are just going to shove him out. He's going to get close to maybe the 41-yard line where he is pushed out of bounds. And I want to say that's number 8 there, Brody Trout for the Seahawks. Having a hard time seeing the numbers up here tonight. All right, it's second down and about 6 yards. 2 Seahawks to the left, 1 to the right. 1 in the backfield, the quarterback looking to throw. Throws it long. Got a man out there. And it's caught. It's caught for a touchdown. So the Seahawks So the Seahawks get on the board here with 8:16 here. They're the first to score. Lights are going off and on the field there as they celebrate. There's a nice pass and a nice catch. You had two Braves right there with him, but he was able to pull that ball down. And they're going to go for the extra point. And it's snapped. It's down. It's up. And I think it's blocked. I don't see any flags on the field. Do you? And it's blocked. So now at, like we said, 8:16 left here in the first half of tonight's game. It's the Seahawks 6 and the Braves nothing. So the Seahawks will be kicking off to the Braves here as we get ready for that kickoff. You know, last year when we met South Walton, it was our homecoming. We won that game 60-38. And the year before that, we played South Walton. And it was in double overtime that the Braves were able to pull that one out. That was an exciting game 2 years ago when that happened. Now, we've got a great game here tonight. Seahawks first to score here, and it's into the second quarter. So it's been kind of back and forth. The Seahawks able to get that long pass down there and get it caught, get it to the end zone. So they lead. They went for that extra point. It was blocked by the Braves. So that's why we've got 6-0 right now. All right. Get ready for the Seahawks to kick off to the Braves. There went the whistle. All right. Let's see. All right, and the ball is in the air. And it's going to go out of bounds down there near the 2 or 3 yard line. So the Braves are going to take over down on their 20-yard line. And I think may put the ball on the, 35? I think it will. Since we're out of bounds, yep, going to put it on the 35. So let's see what the Braves can do here with 8:16 left on the clock here in the first half of the game. All right, here comes the Braves from the huddle, lining up over the ball. See how we're going to go. We're going to have 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. And it's a handoff up the middle, still on his feet, trying to fight. And I think the ball was fumbled. Yeah, it was fumbled. It was ripped out of their hands. And the Seahawks got the ball. So the Seahawks are going to take over. Deep again in Brave territory. So they got the ball marked on the 36-yard line. So the Seahawks take over there. It looks like they're lining up like the last play they had. 2 to the left, now 2 to the right this time, though. 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. He steps back to throw again. Got plenty of time. Got a man out there. And is it caught? And they're saying he caught it. So it'll be another first down. And let's see where they place the ball. Wow, it's down around the 23-yard line of the Braves. All right, Seahawks have got 3 split to the left, 1 to the right. One in the backfield of the quarterback. And it's a keeper. Still on his feet, fighting. And they finally go shove him back. It's going to pick up maybe 4 yards, though. Depending on where they mark it. Looks like maybe a 4-yard pickup. And a personal foul against the Braves. So that's going to move the ball even closer. Even closer to the goal line for the Seahawks. Goodness gracious, and it's a personal too. Now the ball's inside the 10-yard line, sitting on about the 9-yard line. And they've got 2 Seahawks to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. Quarterback looking over to the sidelines here to his coaches. Clock down to 7, 6, and it's snapped. He's looking to throw. He's looking to throw, and he's just going to step out of bounds over there. He was trying to find a man open. The Braves were on him, so that's a good thing. So it's going to bring up 2nd and goal for the Seahawks. All right, let's see. Seahawks look like they got maybe 3 men split to the left, 1 to the right now. And looks like another foul on the Braves, a personal foul again. So that's half the distance to the goal. Ball now sitting on the 5. That's 4 penalties for the Braves, 3 here in the last few minutes. All right, 3 Seahawks to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback looking to throw. Got Braves chasing him, and he just outruns them. And it is caught for a touchdown. With 7:07. The Seahawks score again here in the second quarter. Putting 12 points on the board now. Will they go for 2, or will they try for a field goal, not a field goal, but a place kick? I think they're going to go for the place kick, not for the 2 points. And they're getting ready to kick it away, it looks like. Will the Braves be able to stop it this time? I don't know. And I think it's up and good. And it is good. Extra point good. So the Seahawks of South Walton High School lead the Braves 13-0 with 7:07 left in the first half of the game. Back in 30. Goodness. Shooting ourselves in the foot all of a sudden again. I guess we do. Is YouTube straightened out, or does it say something else up there? YouTube, what does it say on the screen? Orientation wrong again? I don't know. You got it straightened out or not. And welcome back to South Walton High School, Santa Rosa Beach, where the Seahawks lead the Braves 13-0 with about 7 minutes left here in the first half of tonight's game. Seahawks getting ready to kick off to the Braves. Official handed the Seahawk the ball. He's placed it into the stand, which he's going to kick it. And it's just a pooch kick. And a Brave catches it. But I think he is going to lose the ball. And they did. The Braves The Braves had the ball and they drop it. And another fumble. Wow. So the Seahawks going to have the ball in Brave territory down on the 45-yard line. What you doing, man? How are you? I'm all right. So the Braves fumbled it, and guess what? The Seahawks got the ball again. My goodness. Played so close, and now the Braves are kind of stumbling. We got to get a hold of ourselves, get ourselves back in control here. Can't afford to get down another touchdown. The ball here for the Seahawks sitting on the 45-yard line of the Braves after the kickoff and the Braves fumble. And they're going one man to the left, three to the right, one in the backfield of the quarterback. J.D. Brown, the quarterback for the Seahawks, it looks like. And it's a pass right over the middle. And the ball comes loose. And the Braves jump on it. And let's see what the officials say. And it looks like the Braves get it back. Young man caught the ball, but boy, was he hit hard by the Braves. Took it away from him quick. They hit him so hard. So we've got two Braves to the right, one to the left, one in the backfield with the quarterback west. Snap, handed off back up the middle. Oh, he broke loose. He's broke loose. He's running. He's down to the 30, 20, 15, 10. And he's going to fall, but they're going to call him down before he gets in, I think. But I thought his momentum had him over that, but it's going to be marked on about the 1 foot line. So big run for the Braves there. Try to get back into this game real quick. They're not wasting any time trying to line up. Two Braves to the right, one to the left, one in the back to the west. And it's handed off, and he's trying to get in, and I don't think he's going to make it. Going to be a little short. Not enough push there on the line. So here comes some of the bigger boys on the Braves team. And now they send a couple of the bigger boys of South Walton out there. A couple of tank-looking young men. So the Braves, I guess, are going to try to push this right on into the end zone because it looks like they're going to line up tight. All right. And looks like they're taking a timeout on the field. Looks like the Seahawks took a timeout. So while they take a timeout, we will too. It's the Seahawks of South Walton 13, Walton Braves 0, back in 30. (21-21) tied now. Wow.
Who y'all playing?
A Catholic is what now? And welcome back to South Walton here. There at WZEP AM 1460 and also on the YouTube channel. On YouTube, tell your friends and neighbors, get on over there. And the Braves are going to try to push it in, but the white cap in the back here drops the flag. Well, we've got word that Catholic leads Freeport at half, 21-10, and at half, it's 21-21, Florida State and Virginia. So they're tied up at halftime. Virginia started off a big lead, and then Florida State came back, took the lead, and now Virginia has come back on Florida State. So it's now tied up there at halftime. All right. The ball now is sitting on the 6-yard line where we had it on about the 1 foot line. Braves trying to get in the end zone. Got one split to the right. And he's handed off and right up the middle. And there's no going up the middle. And he's going to get maybe to the 5-yard line. Maybe to the 5-yard line. I just don't think that far away you're going to be able to push it up through them. So the ball is sitting actually on the 6-yard line. So it's 3rd down and goal for the Braves. All right, Braves got 1 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 in the backfield of the quarterback. And it's a reversal, and it's thrown. And it's not called, is it? I don't believe it was called over there. A little bit of a trick play, but not there. So it brings up 4th down for the Braves, where the Braves go for 3. We'll know after they take this timeout. Down here in South Walton, it's the Seahawks 13, Braves 0. Back in 3rd. It's in vertical. So the screen's still in vertical.
Vertical?
Yeah. Are you looking at the camera? Okay, welcome back to South Walton here, where the Braves are down by 13. They're trying to get into the end zone. It's 4th down, and it's 4th and goal. And the Braves are going to go for it. 1 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. West is looking to throw. And there's a flag out there. He was all over it. So that'll give the Braves a little break there. It was blocked, but he kind of shoved on the Brave there. So it ought to be half the distance from the goal there. Give the Braves at least another try. All on the 3-yard line now. So it's 4th and goal. And let's see how the Braves line it up. Got 1 way over to the left, 2 to the right here. And whistles are blowing. And looks like we've got a timeout on the field again. We're just going to hold it here, Gary. Are you able to see the camera on YouTube, Gary? Okay, so it's still sideways. You got to turn it sideways, huh? Okay. Maybe we can clear this up at halftime. For you folks on YouTube, sorry about that. All right, we're down to 4:20 on the clock here for the first half. Like we said, Braves are down 13-0. Braves have got the ball down on the 3-yard line. It's 4th and goal. So here comes the Braves back over the ball. And it looks like they're going to go for it. And we've got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And got a man in motion, and it looks to be thrown, and he's going to get tackled. And they're going to tackle West. They're going to tackle him down about the 13-yard line. So he drops down at the 13-yard line, and the Braves are not able to put any points on the board. So there's 4 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the first half of tonight's game. And they're at halftime at Catholic and Freeport. Catholic on top of Freeport, 21-10. Yeah, Catholic over Freeport. Florida State and Virginia tied at halftime, 21-21. Florida State and Virginia tied at halftime. All right. Trying to see what was going on down there. And I guess it's going to be a penalty against the Braves. So it's going to bring up first down and 5 for the Seahawks. And they've got 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Nobody in the backfield with the quarterback. He's looking to throw. And it's just a quick throw on the ground there in front of a Seahawk. So that'll bring up second down and 5 for the Seahawks. And on their roster here, they have J.D. Brown listed as the quarterback. He's a junior for the Seahawks. And there's a penalty on South Walton. And that moves the ball back to the, I think, 13-yard line. So you folks out on YouTube, we appreciate you, even though you may have to turn your phone sideways right now. We'll see if we maybe can clear that up at halftime. All right, looking to throw. The quarterback got a man out there, but looks like it hit the dirt and then into his hands. And I think the official saw it that way. So it's second down and 10 for the Seahawks. 3:46 on the clock there for this first half. All right, 1 Seahawk to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Looking to throw. Got a man open, and he's not going to come down with it. He fumbled it around in the air, and Brave hit him. He lost control of it, so I'll bring up third down and 10 for the Seahawks. Like you said, Brown, the quarterback there for the Seahawks. And there goes the flag. Official just slung that thing down. I don't know why. And I think it's going to go against the Braves. Yes, against the Braves. Another penalty. And it's a big one. Enough to give, guess what? The Seahawks are first down. Now the ball's all the way up to the 33-yard line. Or not the 33, to the 28-yard line, should I say. And it gives the Seahawks a first down. It was after the play was dead. Goodness. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. The quarterback, he's fading to your right. Got a man out there. It's caught, but it may be enough for the first down. See where they mark him. And it is another first down for the Seahawks. So the ball sitting on the 40-yard line of the Seahawks. And they continue to burn this clock up. Clock back running now. And we've got two Seahawks to the right, two to the left, one in the backfield with Brown, the quarterback for the Seahawks. Man in motion. And there goes flags. And I think it's going to be against the Seahawks. And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Hawks. So it'll be first down and 15 now. All right, let's see how the Seahawks going to wind up. I know right now they got two to the right, two to the left, one in the backfield with Brown, the quarterback. Got a man in motion running behind, and they're stepping down and throwing the ball out to the left side here, and he's going to be mauled by a bunch of Braves. They'll drop him down around the 25, but his motion was somewhere back up around the 31, 32-yard line. Well, they're going to put it on the 33-yard line. So, second down and about 17. All right, two Seahawks to the left here, two to the right, one in the backfield with Brown, the quarterback. He's looking to throw. He's got plenty of time, and he airs it out. Got a man out there, and it's caught, and he's going in. Well, he's going to get thrown out of bounds. He's going to be short of getting in, but a long pass. And it's down inside the 10-yard line here with 1:43 left in the first half. Are they calling touchdown? And they got the ball somewhere around the 6-yard line, it looks like. And it looks like they're taking a timeout on the field. So will they take a timeout? We'll take a timeout. Here in South Walton High School, it's the Seahawks 13, Braves 0. Goodness. Let's stand up a minute. And welcome back to South Walton, where the score is 13-0. And the Seahawks have the ball down inside the 10-yard line of the Braves, actually sitting on the 6-yard line. Be first and goal for the Seahawks. We've had several penalties tonight, and each one of them has really hurt the Braves. All right, we've got Seahawks to the left, one to the right, and they're going up the middle, try to get over. And the Braves need him, and they're trying to get him down. And I don't know if his momentum is going to give him anything or not. It may be second and still, yeah, they might have gave him a yard. So the ball's now on the 5-yard line. So it's second and goal. All right, here comes the Seahawks up over the ball. And he's looking to throw. Got a man out there, and it's blocked by a Brave. So it's going to bring up third down and goal for the Seahawks. 40 seconds on the clock. back. We got one split to the right, one to the left. To the backfield of the quarterback. Ball snap. Quarterback still with the ball. Goes to throw it. And the receiver tripped. He fell down out there. I don't know, something happened to his leg maybe. He's down. They're attending to him. And the rain starts. It's starting to rain here at high school at South Walton. We've got 34 seconds on the clock. People are scrambling. Some umbrellas coming out. Some people without umbrellas. So people are scrambling, trying to find a place to get dry. It's coming down pretty good right now. It's hitting the window here where I'm trying to look out. And you can feel it coming in through the screen here. But it looks like the rain's going to come right here at halftime. And here comes Pat Casey down from up on the roof there. All right. They're going to go for 3, it looks like. Ball is snapped. It's down. And it's no good. So clock still has 25 seconds left on it here in the first half. It's just steady coming down now. We'll get that field slippery, slippery, slippery. So 25 seconds left here in the first half of the game. Braves have the ball here on their own 20-yard line. Got one Brave to the left, 2 to the right. And it's handed off. He's just going to run up and run out of bounds somewhere around the 25-yard line. As the clock ticks down here. Of course, the Braves kicked off to the Seahawks to start the game. So we come back. The Seahawks will be kicking back to the Braves. A couple of Braves to the right, one to the left, another handoff going up the sidelines, running out of bounds. But it may be enough for the first down. The clock's showing 3 zeros up there. So I think that pretty well takes care of the first half. So with the first half of tonight's game gone, we have the Seahawks of South Walton 13 and the Braves 0. Also at halftime, we'll go ahead and tell you right now real quick. And Catholic over Freeport 21-10, FSU and Virginia tied up 21-21. We'll try to get some updates on some scores when we come back in a little bit. But we're going to take about a 4-minute break here, and then we'll come back, let you hear some of the bands, and might talk about the first half a little bit before we get into the second half. So we'll be back in 4. Yes, it started to rain down here. And boy, the crowd, people are just leaving. There's some with umbrellas, but most folks. Yeah. Oh, it's 28-10 now. Okay. They're down on the field, ready to play.
Marching Braves.
Screen's right now. So. Said the screen's right now.
I'm holding it up. So it's right like this.
Yes, so
I'm just gonna hold it like this.
yeah, that's all you can do. All right. After this rain, it disappeared. All right, welcome back to Celebrating Beach, where the Braves are down right now. 13 to zip here at halftime. What we're going to do now is let's listen to the bands, and the Walton High School band is now on the field down there. And all you folks on YouTube are already watching. So we'll be back there in just a little bit. Enjoy the bands. They put a lot of effort into coming. Here they are, the Walton High School marching band. Well, the Walton band just got through, got off the field, and now the South Walton Seahawks band is on the field, and we have got a downpour going through South Walton. Follows the range that the Seahawks running down on the goal line. What happened here about it now? Up top here. You folks up on YouTube there, you're getting a chance to see the Seahawks band perform down there. And you should be able to see the rain tumbling down here. We're going to see if there was a rain delay or not here in a little bit. But we're just going to let the band play and come back and see if we're going to get the second half started here on time or if there'll be a little delay. But don't worry, we're right here with it. We're in where it's dry, and that's good. Will it still be raining when the game's over with? Well, that's we'll see. And if so, we'll probably be wet by then. But right now, so far, so good. Yeah. So now it's Catholic 35, Freeport 7. And they're what quarter are they in? Third quarter? Okay. It's a half. It's the third quarter. And you said Virginia leads FSU? 28-21 in the third right now. Virginia FSU. Okay. All those just come back and
Not the driest out there.
it's not very dry. All right, you folks on YouTube and there on WC. I'm going to shut up for a minute. Let y'all hear the band. Those guys are committed. They're down there playing them instruments. I mean, it is a rain soaker. All right, Gary, we'll come back to you in just a few minutes. We're just going to let the band play, okay?
I'll take it back. I was having problems getting in. He wouldn't open the door. He wouldn't believe me. Who? That dude with the white hat on. Oh, that guy there? Yeah. Yeah.
Walton Seahawks would like to thank their local sponsors. Home Renovation and Remodel.
All right, well, back here with me now. We're just
Laguna Group. That's the need.
It's real rainy, and here comes the Braves on the field. Already down under the goal line. As it continues to have down, there's no lightning. Seahawks were throwing a lot in the first half, but now it is raining, and the field is full of water. So that changed that. How can you do that? Let's take a 1 minute, 30-second pause and we'll go back to the second half. And welcome back. South Walton High School, Center Rosa Beach. I get my mic on here for the YouTube channel and say, glad to have you folks watching tonight. Gary just passed along the score for those of there that Catholic's on top of Freeport 45-17. All right, the ball's picked up by the Braves on about the 20-yard line, still on his feet. And he's broke loose, and there goes a flag, it looks like, maybe out there. And got to see who it's against. They've got the ball. Brave was tackled somewhere up around the 40-yard line of the Seahawks. But let's see what they're going to do here. See where they're going to put the ball there. There was a hold on Walton. It was a good run back. Of course, they get a hold in there. So what does that do? Another penalty there. It's the Braves. Penalties will hurt you in a game, especially when it's this close. So the ball is sitting down now on about the 29-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Braves. It was a good run back. Yes, we had a hole there. All right, let's see. We got one Brave split wide to the left, 2 to the right here. One in the backfield with West, quarterback for the Braves. Waiting on the whistle from the Whitecaps. And there, whistle went. I got a man in motion. And West was looking to throw. And it was in and out of the hands of Hughes. And like we said, it's still pouring down rain, and that ball is slippery. It's into Hughes' hand and comes right out. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Braves. Hughes managed to get away from one of the Seahawks, and Hughes is a pretty tall young man. He's trying to think 6'4", 5 or 6, somewhere in there. Dale Hughes.
He's like
6'7", maybe. Yeah, 6'7". Okay. All right, it's a handoff up the middle, and Braves going to be met there with, of course, a bunch of Seahawks as the rain starts coming down harder. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 for the Braves. Let's see if West is going to try to throw again, or if they're going to try to run. We've got 2 Braves to the left, 1 to the right. And it's a long throw, and there is nobody out there. Nobody was there except the Seahawks running for the ball. Miscommunication on the field. It'll bring up 4th down for the Braves. There was not a Brave 30 yards from that ball. So some miscommunication there on that play. So Burlow will be dropping back to probably around his 15-yard line or so. 16 to put it away. Ball's going to be soaking wet. And you know, when it's that way, it can slip off that foot very easily. All right, the ball is snapped. And has to pick it up off the ground. No. What happened with that? I think it was a bad snap.
It slipped out of his hand.
Slipped out of his hand. So that means the Seahawks are going to take over. Guess where? Well, let's see what they're calling out there. They'll put the ball down. So the Seahawks have the ball deep in Walton territory. Ball on the maybe 24-yard line. Looks like. .52 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Handed off up the middle. Still on his feet. Getting down close to the 10-yard line. And it should be enough for another 1st down for South Walton. So they got a 1st down on that. Like we said, Catholic over Freeport right now. 45-17. Virginia on top of FSU, 28-21. And here in South Walton over the Braves, 13-0. And the rain still falling. All right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And it's handed off. He may get to the 10. Yeah, Gary. So now starting the fourth quarter is 28-28 Virginia and FSU. Wow. That's back and forth, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be, sounds like. So you folks out there, big FSU fans, they're tied up now, Virginia and Florida State. Trying to keep that undefeated record going. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and still on his feet. And I don't see any hands up for a touchdown. Yeah. We are trying to punch it in here with 8:57 on the third quarter. Looks like the ball is all about the 2-yard line. One man to the left, all rest of them in tight. You know they're going to try to run up the middle. And they go switches, boy. And it's going to be a penalty against the Seahawks. I think it's going to be 4th and goal now. So they're making some switches on the field here. Some substitutes for the Seahawks. And it looks like they're going to go for 3. And I believe it's good, wasn't it? And I believe it was good. Oh, no, we're not good?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. I'm having tough seeing through all this dark tint, and then I've got rain all over it. It's got things to store there too. So it's no good there, Kent. So it's still 13-0 here in Santa Rosa Beach. The Seahawks over the Braves. So the Braves should have the ball now on about the 20-yard line. We've got 1 to the left, 1 to the right. A man in motion for the Braves. Keeper by the quarterback. And man, he has met hard there. I don't know if he's going to get back up to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where the official marker really hit hard. Nope, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Braves. All right, got a couple of Braves coming off to the right here. 1 to the left. And try to go up the middle again. There's just nowhere to go there. And there's a flag down on the play. See who it's going against. And it's going to go against the Braves. So the Braves with another penalty there.
Oh my God. You see that? Go get the boogie water with it.
And I thought it was caught, wasn't it?
It was.
Well, I think the Braves got a first down on that. So the Braves get a first down here in the third quarter. Get the ball up on the 35. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Running off the left side over there, maybe a yard. Have to wait and see. Oh, goodness, nowhere to go but backwards there. Not a good play for the Braves there. Well, we're going into a rain delay here, Gary. Telling everybody to seek some shelter. I don't know if you have any information on the weather there that you can tell us about. Oh, okay. So they have getting all the players off the field, told everybody to go, to get off the fields here and all. Tell them they can go to, I think it is to the auditorium across the way there at the school and all. But it just continues to be a heavy downpour here. So that's kind of what's going on. I guess we could maybe let you play a little music there or something. Play a little music and we'll just pop in, maybe talk after each song or something before we see what's going on here. And get some update on some scores maybe. All right, you folks on YouTube, we're just going to stay right here with the camera going, and I don't know, I'll probably keep the mic on, and as we get some updates and scores, I'll pass those along to you too. Was that lightning just then?
I think it might get.
Yeah, it was just some heavy lightning just come across the field here. So maybe we just go ahead and play a little music, a little interlude. So they're telling everybody to seek shelter immediately. Just Choctahatchee Bay and Santa Rosa Beach is where the rain is right now. These poor folks that were up on the roof, they are soaked. Gage is soaked. He went out somewhere, but a couple of those guys just came down a couple of minutes ago, and that guy was just, his pants, his shirt, his hat, his shoes, everything just completely, as he walked, he squeaked. Oh my God. There's water standing on the field now. So you folks on YouTube, you're going to be looking at a blank field for a few. So what's up there, Coach Sandro?
What's that?
I said, what's up with you tonight?
I'm going to go over and get the dang camera stuff bringing in.
Did you get a little wet?
I'm not really sure how to do it either. I'm just the operator.
Just the operator,
I
okay.
want to disassemble.
And he's dripping water too. So to let you know, it is. He's got to go back up too, doesn't he? He's picking on me now because I'm picking on him. Yeah, lay it there. Have a nice swim. Oh man. Well, Gage, my middle grandson, he's with us tonight. He's doing the camera operation and helping his pop out, and he's wet, but we're having a good time here in South Walton. We got looks like a ambulance with its lights flashing over there. Looks like a fire truck or an ambulance over here. I'm not sure what's going on with those, but they've been flashing for just a little bit.
Looked like he came prepared. Has a cooler full of look like Diet Cokes in there.
I think that was Dr. Pepper. That was Diet Dr. Pepper.
We're up where it's nice and dry, and out on the
I
field,
wouldn't
of course,
say
there's another
dry that much.
bolt of lightning just came across, Gary. And you folks on YouTube. Yeah, might be. So you folks on YouTube, I'm going to cut this mic off for just a little bit, and you can watch it rain. And as soon as we get word, we'll come back with a microphone. But y'all just let the camera sit there and watch it rain here in Santa Rosa Beach. Your folks that's out there on YouTube, kind of watching it rain here in South Walton. I just got an update on the FSU game. They're in the fourth quarter. It's Virginia 35, FSU 28. And we are in a weather delay here at Santa Rosa Beach. But we'll keep you informed, and as soon as we can, we'll get back to the game. We've got lightning in the area, so they get everybody off the field and people out of the stands, and it's for everybody's safety. So we'll come back and let you know more as it continues to rain here in South Walton with a little lightning going on. So hopefully before long, the lightning will move on out of here, and we'll get back to some high school football. The Braves are down by 13-0. So you folks on YouTube, just continue to watch it rain here in South Walton, and you folks there, we'll be back as soon as we can.
Yeah, it is raining here, and they've been trying to get equipment from the top up here, and everybody's soaking wet. It's come from the top, and equipment's wet. I think your wallet may dry if you set it on that air conditioner over there, brother. But it is raining. We are in a rain delay here, and so I guess it's been about 5 minutes ago was the last time I saw a bolt of lightning, but Gary says all of it's kind of dark red just sitting over the top of us right here where we're at for right now. And they told me, of course, with this rain delay, with the lightning, everybody out of the stadium here, don't be in the bleachers, or you could head to I guess it was the auditorium over in the school or whatever, or go to your cars. And it looks like a lot of people took that for word, go to your cars. And as we look out across the field here to the parking lot, see a lot of cars starting to stream out from South Walton here. I guess they're wondering, will the game get to be finished? We are at 6:19 here in the third quarter with Seahawks on top of the Braves, 13-0. But hopefully we'll get back to the game here a little bit. But you've got some updates there, Gary? 42-17. Okay. So how much left in the game there at 6 minutes left in the Virginia FSU game? Virginia leading FSU 35-28. Catholic over Freeport right now, 42-17. So that's kind of where we're at on the scores. But here at South Walton, we are in a weather delay due to rain and mostly the lightning. When that starts popping up, to get everybody safely to some place, whether it be in your car or maybe to the auditorium here. Of course, we're up here in the new stadium here, so we're in the new press box up here. It's really nice, and I know these folks here, the Seahawks folks, are really proud to have this beautiful stadium and this beautiful box up here where everybody can gather here, and so. Still cars streaming out of here, Gary. So I guess some of them maybe just looked at the radar and thinking, well, maybe we ought to just go on home. But we'll see if they get the game started back and if some of them drift back up here and get through with this game tonight. Wow. I don't know. I just wonder what is going over around Chipley if they've got that game going on there now. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'd say it's a good possibility of it. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's going to make this artificial turf grow. That's slicker, yeah. There's some spots out on the field you can actually see the water where it has gathered. It's rained so much. So, yeah. I believe the band looks like maybe one of the band buses is leaving over there. It looks like a bus leaving, I think. No, and of course they're already soaked from playing there at halftime. And we still got two first responders down here. Their lights are flashing and all here at the field. Well, off the field, they're out in the parking lot there. I see a couple of Walton County Deputy Sheriff cars off to the south end of the field, kind of over in the grass over there. Everybody just kind of sitting here waiting to see what's going to go on. If it just continues to rain and there's no lightning, then they'll be able to continue the game here a little bit. But I'm sure they're monitoring any lightning strikes that are within so many miles of the stadium here, to be safe. So. Yeah. Yeah. So it's the radius of how far away it is, and then so many minutes that you don't get a strike, and then they don't look like any more strikes are coming. Then I'll tell them to come on back. Let's finish up this game tonight. But right now it stands 13-0 Seahawks over the Braves. So that's kind of what's happening here in Santa Rosa Beach. Rain, 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 rain. Yeah, I guess we can, if you'd like. And folks can just kind of wait till we get back here. And as soon as we do, I'll jump in there to you, and we may end up talking about some more football scores if you're able to come up with any. I was talking with Pat Casey a little bit ago, and I can't remember the team. There was some team down, high school team down 70-0. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that's got to be real disappointing for those kids. Yeah. It's bad enough to lose, but get just 70-0, and the game's not even. I think it was like halfway through. Yeah. But all right, that sounds good. Oh, Gator. You folks up on YouTube there, we've got at least another 30-minute delay is what we just heard. So y'all hang tight and just continue to watch it rain, and we'll be back as soon as we can there on YouTube. All right, you folks up on YouTube there. We're still in the delay here at Santa Rosa Beach at South Walton here. And our last herd would be maybe around 9:46 when the game would restart. We're just kind of waiting to see whether they call it or we get to restart it. So y'all just keep hanging and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right, back. Well, your folks over on YouTube, we got some folks. I don't know what's going on there. A little noise there. Oh, I turned it back on. I really can't see now out this window.
You want me to close that one?
No, you're fine. I'll do the best I can. They got screen on these windows, right? And so you know what happens when rain hits the screen. And the Braves are back on the field. Over again. So you folks on YouTube there, welcome back in. If you're there, hopefully you're coming back. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Bill Cody. Bill Cody. Is it raining still, Gaze? Can you tell? Maybe a little.
It's not.
Don't look like it's hardly raining at all now. Which will be, that won't make me mad. Finish this game, it's not raining. We can get back to the. Yeah, I'm sure traffic's going to be real light going out of here. It's like about 3/4 of it's gone or better. Woo!
a dozen people in the stands.
Do what?
Looks to be about a dozen people in the stands.
Yeah, maybe a dozen people in the stands.
Well, this is that we did decide between the two sections. Anything else to like this we showed that we could clearly come out here at 10. So we went on that and everything else after this. Not even doing it. So. Yeah. Okay. All right. We all holler if you need something. We'll just keep swimming down there, hoping for the best.
Your light show real quick.
The Lutheran Hour.
Hey, all those students that won the tickets have left. So. The business.
Yeah, they're out here. I think we're getting ready to kick off here. So if you want to bring it to us, you can. Yep, I think we're getting ready. Looks like Seahawks are lining up on the field. So.
And here we are down in South Walton, and we're getting ready. So play is going to resume. There is some rain still falling here, so it's kind of where we're at right now. So we're going to hold tight here. They're on the field lined up. Braves with the ball. And it's tossed over the middle. It was third down and about 15. And it's going to bring up fourth down and still long. So the Braves will have to punt this away. We've got 6:02 left here in the third quarter. Clock is running. So Merlot back for the Braves. Going to be on about the 15-yard line where he's going to punt it away. Got a Seahawk down around their 32-yard line. And he gets it away. And it's going to be caught and fumbled. And it's the Braves' ball. The Braves have the ball on the 35-yard line. The Seahawks caught it and it went right down to the dirt. And as soon as it did, it bounced and there was Braves all over him. And the Braves come up with the ball. So the Braves end up getting a first down after all in a roundabout way. And if you're wondering, you folks on YouTube and, of course, on WZEP, we still have rain falling here as we continue this game finally. All right, we've got two Braves to the right, one in the backfield with the quarterback. It's a handoff up the middle. And finally going to get dropped. He's going to pick up maybe 3 yards, which will bring up second and about 7, depends on where they position the ball. And there's a penalty. And,
on us, of course.
Huh?
On us, of course.
On us, of course. Yep, on the Braves. So far, that's 9 penalties tonight on the Braves. Yeah. All right, you hear beeping in the background there. It's just I'm getting another call coming through, but we're not going to bother that. We've got 2 Braves to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Looking to throw. And it's throwing it long, and it's caught. And on around the 23-yard line is where they're going to mark it. So that'll be a first down for the Braves. So that's a good thing. Get another first down. Time down to 4:44 on the clock here in the third quarter. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Do what, Gary? Oh, okay. And hand it off there, but nowhere to go. Going to lose about 3 yards there. A little dancing on the field there for one of the Seahawks. So it's going to bring up second down, and it looks like about 4 yards are there. So we're going to see what goes down. I think it's Johnson on the tackle there for the Seahawks. All right, a couple of Braves to the left, a couple to the right. Got a Brave in the backfield with West, quarterback for the Braves, looking to throw. It's a quick pass. Got a man out there, and not able to make it. Thrown just a little behind him. We're lucky we didn't get an interception there. So let's see here. We're going to come up to third down, and like we said, about 14. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. West looking to throw. And he's got a man out there again. And was an interception, I think. And I believe it's an interception out there for the Seahawks. So there's a nice throw, but a big interception there. So intercepted in the end zone for a touchback. Braves looked like they were going to get down and get some points on the board. But the Seahawks are going to take over 1st and 10 on the 20. Got a Seahawk split wide to the left here, 2 to the right. 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. All right, snapped, handed off up the middle, and Braves are there to take him down. Might get a yard or 2 out of that. Bring up 2nd down. Still got Braves come back in the stands over there across the way. And I think you got some fans here for South Walton still hanging out. Looks like the rain may have stopped. All right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield with Brown, the quarterback. Looking to throw, got a man over the middle. And that ball being slick in and out of his hands. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 for the Seahawks. Play clock is at 27. The big clock, of course, down on the end. Down to 3:03 here in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks on top of the Braves, 13-0. And we'll come back to you folks there in just a second. 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback looking to throw. And he is going to be dropped all the way back at the 10-yard line, where the Braves just cover him up back there. There were 7 Braves back there on the quarterback just now. So that's going to bring up 4th down and long yardage. So it should make the Seahawks have to kick out of the end zone here. They punt it out. Let's see where it's going to be. We got a Brave lining up on about the 50-yard line. And the Seahawk will be just inside the end zone to punt this away. And it's a nice high punt. Caught on the 45-yard line. So the Braves will take over 1st and 10 on the Seahawks 45. 2:09 on the clock. And we have a final score on Florida State. Gary, you give that to us again? All right, so FSU falls tonight to Virginia 46-38 in a double overtime. All right, 1 Brave to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. And like we said, the ball on the Seahawks 45. And they go to snap and whistles are blowing. And I don't see doing anything there yet. All right, well, here we go. Got 2 Braves to the right, 1 to the left. And 1 in the backfield with West, quarterback for the Braves. All right, 2 Braves to the right, 2 to the left. And Fisker with the ball holding it, wait to set it down. Not sure what this delay is. Okay, the ball finally back down. 2 to the left, 2 to the right for the Braves. First and 10, ball on the 45, man in motion. Ball is snapped, handed off up the middle, and there's nowhere to go. Going to bring up second down and 10. There was just nowhere to run up that middle. Just nowhere to go. It's going to bring up second and 10 for the Braves. 1:40 on the clock here in the third quarter. Braves down 13. We've got two Braves to the right, two to the left. One in the backfield with the quarterback. And it snapped over his head. He's just got to run and jump on it. And West is going to fall down on it on about the 40-yard line of the Braves. So it's third down and 25. Just mistakes after mistakes. Ball's wet though. The field's wet. Two to the right, two to the left. One in the backfield with West looking to throw. He's got to get rid of it. And he throws it. And it was in and out of the hands. And I was trying to see who it was thrown to, but Max Madden was the one who broke up that pass. So now it's going to bring up fourth down for the Braves. There's 44 seconds on the clock here for the third quarter. And it looks like Merlot's back there to punt away for the Braves. And the Seahawks are acting like they don't believe that the Braves are going to punt it. You see that? And it's punted away. And the Braves are going to down it there on about the 29-yard line. All night long, that ball has taken a bounce for the Seahawks, and we punted it away. So the Braves got down there and stopped it from, falling back the other way, giving them some more yardage. So the Seahawks will take over on the 29-yard line with 34 seconds left here in the third quarter with the score 13-zip. Seahawks over the Braves. Had a long rain delay tonight. Had some rough weather here. A lot of rain, had some lightning. All right, we've got a couple of Seahawks to the left, two to the right, one in the backfield, the quarterback. Got a man in motion, and it's tossed over, coming around the left-hand side, and there's Braves there to take him down. And he's going to end up, maybe he's going to mark him on the 30. So, let's see. Yeah, they're going to put it down there, saying that was Gilmore on the carry for the Seahawks. The ball's not quite on the 30, so it's second down and 10 still. So that's the end of the third quarter. So here in Seahawk country, down in Santa Rosa Beach, it's the South Walton High School Seahawks 13, Walton Braves zip. We'll be back in 30. That went pretty quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Make you tired. Plus, you cool off, and they got wet and then had to go sit for all this time with this wet clothes on. And welcome back, Seahawk country. We're in Santa Rosa Beach tonight. Walton Brave football here on WZEP AM 1460 and WZEP's YouTube channel. Be sure to go on there, like and subscribe to it. We'd appreciate it. The Braves will be in Arnold next week. They will play at Arnold. WZEP will not be there. We have some family things to be taken care of next Friday, so we will not be on the air with Arnold, sorry, but we'll be back the next week on the 10th as we head to Pensacola to play Pensacola Catholic. All right, let's see. We got 2 to the right, 1 to the left there for the Seahawks. No, it's 3 to the right, 1 to the left. And it's handed off up the middle. And the Braves meeting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Well, they're going to give him a yard on that. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Seahawks to get a 1st down. And I'm thankful that the rain has stopped. So we go to leave. We won't get any, well, I won't get wet, but maybe Gage has dried a little bit there. It's still a little damp. Still a little damp. We might have to ride home with the windows down, let him air out, huh? Saw you folks back into Funiac. Hope the weather has stopped for a little while. It's raining there. We've needed some rain. Grass everywhere looked all burnt and dead. So hopefully things will be coming back out a little bit. Won't be long. It'll be cold weather. All right, we've got 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and they're looking to throw. Quarterback still with the ball. He's running. He's being chased by the Braves, and I think they're going to run him out of bounds over there. So Tavion Adams for the Braves chases him out of bounds over here.
Holding against the Seahawks. Braves elected to decline the penalty for a 4th down.
So it's 4th down. The Braves declined a penalty out there that was going to be called on the Seahawks. So they declined it. So it brings up 4th down and 9 for the Seahawks. Got a couple of Braves standing back on the 30-yard line to take the punt here. And it's snapped and punted away. And it's going to fall all about the 39-yard line and take a bounce back towards the 40. So the Braves will have it there on their own 40-yard line as we're into the 4th quarter now. After having quite a long rain delay tonight. Had a lot of rain come down and, some lightning strikes nearby. So had to take that delay. There's not near as many people in the stands as there was earlier. A lot of folks just went on home after they got in the car because it just kept raining and raining and raining. So they decided they'd just go on home, and I understand that. But there's still some Brave fans over there and some Seahawk fans on this side. So football continues on Friday night. All right, let's see. The Braves have got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 1 in the backfield with West, the quarterback for the Braves. Ball is snapped, looking to throw. Quick pass back, and going to be tackled, but he's going to get up to, I would say, the 32-yard line. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Braves. All right, 2 to the right, 1, 2 to the left. Man in motion. And West drops the ball. He's got to scramble. And he should have thrown it out of bounds, but he held on to it and it's going to get dropped all the way back to the 13-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 22 yards, it looks like. All right, what are the Braves going to do this time? All right, we've got 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. Now we got 2 to the right, 2 to the left. And whistles blow. And it's going to be procedure on the Braves. Actually, delay a game. So there you go. That makes 10 penalties tonight for the Braves. So it's even further now. All right. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 1 in the backfield. West looking to throw. He's got to air it out. And it's caught over there. I think it's Kale that caught it, maybe. And Kale Hughes, I think that's who caught the ball. Number 87. And it's going to be 4th down for the Braves. And I'd say 7 yards, would you? And the Braves are going for it. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. West looking to throw. West looking to throw. And he's going to get sacked. And he's going to get sacked inside the 20. He couldn't get away from the Seahawks pursuit. Couldn't get the ball thrown out. So the Seahawks will take over. And it's 8:56 left here in the 4th quarter. Braves down by 13. It's 13 to zip. Braves have not been able to get any points on the board tonight. So the ball sitting on about the 30-yard line of the Braves. Here comes the Seahawks up over the ball. Seahawks have got 1 split wide to the left, 3 to the right, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. And he's looking to throw, and he's caught. It's caught on about the 25-yard line. So to bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Seahawks.
She's right down here. She was just up here a second ago. Thank you. Sophia.
All right, got 3 Seahawks to the left, 1 to the right. Snapped, handed off. No, it's quarterback's got it. He broke loose from one Brave, but another Brave grabs him, puts him down. And I think that was Finley with the tackle there for the Braves. Three to the left, 1 to the right. And a flag goes down. I got a feeling it may be on the Braves. Yeah, it's going to be pass interference. So that's another penalty against the Braves tonight. That makes 12. And that puts the ball way down. It's on the 12-yard line. So, of course, we'll get the first down there for, of course, the Seahawks. So they get their first down in the 4th quarter. They're lining 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the backfield with the quarterback, Brown. He's looking to throw, and he's got Braves chasing him, and it's in and out of the hands back there in the end zone of Max Baker for the Seahawks. Braves were chasing the quarterback, but he had a step or two on him, and about the time he released the ball, he got tackled down, but he'd already released the ball. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. All right, we've got 2 Seahawks to the right, 2 to the left. One in the backfield, the quarterback, snap, looking to throw. Got a man out there. Got to get up and catch it. And the Braves intercept it. And he comes out of the end zone, still on his feet. And there he goes. Got a man coming after him. And finally is going to get tackled. He's going to be run up from behind. And he's going to get up to, let's see, maybe the 44-yard line or the 45. Let's see where the official marks it. Official's got the ball. And they're going to put the ball down on the 43. We all thought it was on the 45 up here. So the Braves take over here. Keep the Seahawks out of the end zone again. And now we got to see what the Braves could do. We're in a timeout here. We've had a bunch of timeouts tonight due to the weather, so we're just going to kind of hang tight right here, right now.
Thank you for your support of the South Seahawks.
So we're waiting. All right, here comes the Braves up over the ball. Got one split to the left, two to the right, one in the backfield with West, the quarterback for the Braves. And it's a lateral around the left-hand side, still on his feet. Going to drive forward, get up to around the 47-yard line, 46-yard line. And see where they mark it. They mark it on about the 47. All right, one Brave to the left, two to the right. And it snapped to the running back, and he is hit and driven back. See where they're going to mark his forward motion at. And let's see there. I think that was Sincere Williams with the ball. It was number 8 for the Braves.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against the Braves and Seahawks.
Oh, we had unsportsmanlike conduct against the Braves and the Seahawks over on the sideline over there. So the ball is now sitting on the 49-yard line. Third down and about 4. One Brave to the left, one to the right, 2 in the backfield of the quarterback. Whistles blow. And see Williams running off the field over there. And we got, let's see who is running on the field here. Number 7 for the Braves. Of course, that's Clinch. So we're lining up here. We've got 2 Braves to the right, 1 to the left. And West looking to throw. Got a man out there. And he is hit about the time he goes to catch the ball. And the ball just goes in the air and drops to the ground. So that'll bring up 4th down and about 4 for the Braves. And I'm sure the Braves are going for it. And they've got 2 Braves to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. And let's see. That's Womble in there as quarterback right now, throwing the ball. Trying to get some more height on it, I guess. But it's incomplete, so the Seahawks are going to take over. So they'll be at the 49-yard line. of the Braves where they take over. Seahawks, 5 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock down there. Braves down 13-0 here in Santa Rosa Beach at South Walton High School. All right, here we go. And the Seahawks got 1 to the right, 2 to the left. And it's a handoff, trying to get up the middle, and he is brought down there. Maybe pick up a yard. See where they mark it. So it's 2nd down, and they might have got a yard out of that. So 2nd down and 9 for the Seahawks. As the clock keeps ticking away there. Ticking for the Seahawks, ticking against the Braves right now. One to the left, 2 to the right. One in the backfield of the quarterback. Hands it up the middle, still on his feet. They bring him down somewhere around the 46-yard line, 45-yard line, depending on where they mark it, which will bring up 3rd down and about 7. So they gave him a little bit. So they got the ball on the 45. So it's 3rd down and about 7. And it's late tonight. We're in this game. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap, handed off up the middle. He bounces off around the right-hand side, still on his feet. And he's going to get enough for the 1st down. So the Seahawks get a 1st down. They will continue on here. So the Seahawks got another 1st down. Clock down to 3:17. And I'm sure they're burning the clock as much as they can. Get this game over with. A couple of Seahawks to the right, 1 to the left. Here comes the rest of the Seahawks up to the ball. 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. And it's a keeper by the quarterback coming right up the middle. And they haven't got him down yet. Quarterback still got the ball, still standing up. Braves not able to put him down, but they stop him. They're going to show him going to the 33-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down. And about 7. Play clock down to 12 seconds. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Snap, handed off, up the middle again. And the Braves are going to bring him, put him down. I don't think he may get a yard out of it. They just burning the clock down. We're getting down to 2:01 on the clock now. And looks like there's a timeout called by the Braves down on the field. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a 30-second timeout. The Seahawks 13, the Braves 0, back in 30. Yep.
Thank you for being a sponsor of the South Walton Seahawks.
And welcome back to Walton High School football here on WZEP AM 1460 and WZEP YouTube. We've got 2:01 on the clock down there. Braves down 13-0, and the Seahawks with the ball on the 32-yard line, it looks like. Got 1 Seahawk to the right, 2 split wide to the left, 1 in the backfield of the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw, and I see a flag flying. And so he just kind of throws it out of bounds. But the white cap, he'd already thrown a flag back here. And it's going to go against the Seahawks. Oh, okay. Huh? Yeah, I'm still here. Okay. Got a man out there. Well, it was 3rd and 17 and a long pass out there, and it's missed by the Seahawks, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Seahawks. The ball sitting back on the 42-yard line. We've got 1:42 on the clock up there. Of course, Braves down by 13. Got a real young team for the Braves this year, and trying to build back after a great deal of seniors from the last couple of years. Let's see, the Braves got one to the left, one to the right. No, it's the Seahawks with the ball. That's right. And whistles blow. And it's going to go against the Seahawks. So it's 4th and long here. One to the left, one to the right. And it's punted away. Going to be fielded on the 10-yard line, going around the right-hand side, trying to make some time. Going to get tackled out of bounds. Let's see, maybe the 22-yard line, 23, depends on where they decide to mark it. So they're going to make it the 25-yard line where the Braves is tackled out of bounds. So the Braves got 1 minute and 29 seconds to make it to the other end of the field to have some points on the board tonight. Of course, the Braves dressed in white tonight, of course, with blue lettering and blue helmets. All right, we got 3 Braves to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in the back by himself. And it's snapped, quick throw over the middle, in and out of the hands of Hughes. And he was there, it was there, and it was tossed pretty quick, and it was in and out of his hands before he could get control of it. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Snap, looking to throw. Got a man out there, in and out of the hands of a Brave. Trying to see what number it was. I think it was number 1, wasn't it? Odom. So we're down to 1:15. It's 3rd down and 10 for the Braves. Two to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the backfield where the quarterback looking to throw. And it's intercepted. It was thrown out there to Odom again, and Odom didn't get to it in time, and it was intercepted. So 1 minute and 7 seconds left here in the game. The Seahawks
get a turnover and stop the Braves from moving downfield. So maybe 3 or 4 snaps, game could be over with. So like we're telling y'all, we will not be carrying the Arnold game next week. We'll not be in town and not able to do it. Got some family affairs to take care of. And then, of course, we'll be back the week after that for Pensacola Catholic when we'll be in Pensacola. So they're going to take a knee. And as the clock runs, Seahawks take a knee. They're going to win this game tonight by a score of 13-0, and another loss for the Braves.
Seahawks would like to thank their simple letter sponsors.
So we have 1 win, 3 losses. Of course, we won at Marietta. We won at Holmes County 1918, lost at West Florida, lost to Fort Walton Beach in homecoming last week, 21-18, and then tonight's loss comes in at 0-13. And they're taking a little break on the field. We're going to hang tight right here. We appreciate you folks listening tonight and listening and watching there on the YouTube channel. And one of the reasons we'll be gone next Friday, Joseph will be graduating from his I think it's called MIT school, and he'll stay there a few days and come home for a few days, and then he'll be going to California for probably a little more than a year. So it's may not get to see him for a while after that. So we're going over to watch him graduate. Of course, he's in the United States Air Force, stationed in Keesler down in Biloxi, and the clock's running, 45 seconds. They'll take the ball, snap it again, go down on the knee, and that should be the end of the game here tonight as the Braves go down 13-0. We encourage you to be with us Tuesday night on Coach's Corner on YouTube and also on WZEP. It'll be 7 o'clock Tuesday night. We'll be talking with Coach Lindsay, talking about tonight's game, and then we'll be talking about the upcoming game at Arnold. So I think they took a timeout down there on the field. Clock's at 10 seconds. Not a whole lot of reason to take a timeout. I don't know if they're putting time on the clock or what they're doing. But it's going to be 4th down for the Seahawks. So, I don't know. 10 seconds here. Will they punt it away? Or just try to take a knee? But looks like maybe they're going to kick it on down. See if the Braves can run it back. And there's the punt in the air. It's a wobbly punt. And it's going to be down to about the 13-yard line with 2 seconds left on the clock. Braves have got maybe one Hail Mary here to try to get a touchdown to get some points on the board. Only got 2 seconds, and the ball down there in, around 22-yard line or so. So let's see. Let's see. West comes back on the field to see if they throw a long pass. This should be the end of the game here. He thought that the Seahawks would be able to run it out, but it was close. All right, we got a Brave over to the left. We got 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. And it's a quick pass. And they're just going to toss him down. And that's the end of the game. So from Santa Rosa Beach, it's Tom Fleetwood along with Gage Fleetwood. We appreciate you being with us tonight on WZEP AM 1460 and on YouTube.
like we said, we will not be with you next week when we play Arnold, but we encourage you to root on the Braves if you can. Load up and go down to Arnold and watch the Braves play. And we'll be back the next week as we go to Pensacola Catholic. Well, no, it's Pensacola Catholic at home there. It'll be the Hall of Fame game there at Yates Memorial. So from Santa Rosa Beach, we want to bid you a good evening. Thanks to Gary back at the station and this long game tonight with the rain delay in the middle of it. We'll catch you back real soon. Join us Tuesday night for Coach's Corner. God bless, and y'all be good to each other. All right, dude.
We need it though, huh?
All right, man. I'm going to hang up and get out of here. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Okay. Well, that's great. Good news. All right, man. All right. Bye.